Welcome back to me recording more of this wonderful game. I just had dinner. I took two things for my sinuses, so I may get really sleepy here. I want to put them down in one round. But
see you later, fellers. Try not to work too hard. Look at you bantering with the boys. Brings a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings. I'm just trying to fit in.
female driver.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit into something.
Skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a mop. I didn't want to miss that, so I gave him a dust. Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another commendation?
Who's the top?
She was 13 if she was a day.
I gave his wife a pass. Let me guess. Hiding from the wife? You think talk is cheap? Try hiring a lawyer. I'm out of here.
I'm really not sure where I am. Who is this? Where am I? Where am I? I feel like I'm gonna get shot. Like, complete the basement. Maybe this should have been like the obvious.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
How lousy coloring.
What the hell? Skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a mop.
Only 6. Statistics. Accuracy 51%. Shots fired 99. I've had 3 failures, 3 partner hits received, died once from a gunshot.
Stop just ahead.
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice.
Huh.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Hey, out of the way, bub.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
go down. I think there's a way down over here. Yes, there is.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Panties? Oh, forcibly removed.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Ooh. Dear Jesse, please, dear, come home. If you're worried about your father, don't be. All is forgiven. He's a hot temper and he can be very proud. You're still his little girl and he loves you. I know he didn't mean those things to say. You're a good, decent girl, and you're not made for Hollywood. I was 15 once myself. I wanted to be just like Bow when we were lovely dresses with his handsome man. But once I grew up and married your father, I realized I would never have been happy with my life. You realize that one day too. I'm sure Aunt Junie's looking after you, but I can't help worrying. You know what your old mother's like. This world's a very dangerous place for young girls.
She's a
especially
long
ones
way
with
from
stars
home.
in there. Stars are nice to look at, but sometimes they can blind you to what's not right in front of your nose. Emma and Molly miss you awfully. Emma's getting pretty Emma's getting pretty now. And then Molly's bright as a button, just like you were at her age. They need her big sister to look out for them. Dear Jesse, please come home. I'm praying for you. I can't help feeling something terrible is going to happen. I cry for you every night. Your loving mother. Hamilton? Or is it Hamilton?
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead. Never the same, are they?
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Walk back up. Casually check my phone. Casually do the little jog I do, where you start running and stop running and start running and stop running. Hey, buddy.
I ain't the guy you want to talk to, Detective.
Officer, please tell me what's going on.
This is a secure area. You all need to leave.
I got friends.
Clear this area immediately.
How about $5 for these?
Show's over. Keep moving, all of you.
I think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the paper.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy who was pretending to be dead?
Do I have a better suit? I'm getting old of this one. Getting a little bit tired of this one. I don't like this. explore this for a little bit. Don't like how low res polling it is, but. Wait. I'm gonna look this up real quick. I hope LA Noire is a wiki. LA Noire suit buff outfits. Sharpshooter. Okay, so some of them do provide buffs, including this one.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
A lot more aggressive.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
Well, you're exactly hiding the fact that she was raped.
I think you're lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any
You have a
proof?
Harry Potter scar into your forehead, amongst other things that makes you suspicious.
Miss Hamilton's underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting. Whatever happened after that is between her and Mark Bishop.
Fake shrunken head.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Well, let's see if we are still aggressive.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Who the fuck is Mark Bishop, and why have you name-dropped him 3 times?
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
No, I'm going to get, fuck.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after, My lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
I don't like the...
Officer Gonzalez has a skinny. You spoken to him yet?
I can't run over them.
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
I really should be reading more of this. People. Partner, Stephen McCaffrey. Let's take a look around. Street crime.
Can you drive to this one? You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Our units also needs assistance. 540 West 9th Street at Uncle Sam's Army Supply. 540 West 9th Street. Unit can handle code 2. Identify.
Car 11K responding. Go ahead.
11K also needs assistance. 540 West 9th Street at Uncle Sam's Army Supply. Code 2.
I don't know what you're talking about. We weren't doing nothing.
I've seen you little sons of bitches prowling around my store. I'll show you. I'll teach you not to.
Sir, drop the weapon. You've been drinking, sir. You don't really want to.
3 times I've been robbed. Ain't nothing gets done about it.
Look out! More of them! Put them down!
Find some cover!
You're fucking toast!
That'll work out.
Let's see if I can't put one between your eyes.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
If we had gotten here sooner.
"11 King calling KGPL. I've been involved in a shooting. Suspects are down. Need an ambulance to 540 West 9th Street. It's a code 4. Notify a supervisor and a coroner."
Roger, 11K. All units be advised. Suspects are down at 540 West 9th Street. Shooting at Uncle Sam's Army Surplus.
I've unlocked a new outfit. Let's see it. The Broderick. Oh no, we've already had that. The Outsider. I want to keep with the sharpshooter for now.
It's code 4.
You know the way. You can drive.
We're over here now.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
Going to look things up real quick. I want to find out what each of these outfits actually do. And which ones I should wear. Bonus outfits. The Broderick. Increases damage resistance to fistfight capabilities. Allows me to carry a nickel-plated HP Browning. I'm now curious about weapons, because those aren't really shown that much. You get a fist, a police. How do you get these? Let's take a look at these outfits, see what I... Broderick looks nice. Nickel-plated HP Browning.
Hold me here. No! I don't need to be manhandled by a doctor. I need my lawyer! Hey! Where is the telephone? Do you know?
I'm going to keep looking at this for a second, and at the same time, I'm going to talk to you, and I'm going to ask you how you guys are doing. You guys seem pretty nice. The nickel-plated pistol is from the sharpshooter. Looks like we don't get to pick our guns. Shame. Oh, there's a Browning high power. Oh, so if you wear the Broderick outfit, you get the Browning high power. Nah, I like the sharpshooter more.
Who I am?
Walk in, cover room one. Hello, ma'am.
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
A little. My head still feels swimmy.
Let's take a look at your chart again. Head trauma and soft tissue damage sustained in car accident. Invisible traces of chlorohydrate in bloodstream. External bruising to genitals and other evidence of criminal abuse. Blood. Every other statistic looks somewhat stable.
This isn't what we're looking for. Seems
You're
irrelevant.
making me uncomfortable. Just standing around here looking at me, not saying anything.
Let's interview her.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Jessica, let's ask about
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
That's a very quick lie. We know it's a lie because of two things. You broke
Tell
your
the truth,
panties
Jessica.
And your
Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
You're denying it.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage. We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, detective, why would I lie to you?
Because you're a dumb fucking kid who wants to get into goddamn Hollywood. Let me make sure my mic is recording, and it is. As I go on this rant here, I don't understand this desire of yours, child. You got raped. You got nearly murdered, and you are lying to a police officer. Let me now show you your letter from your fucking mother.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
Now let's ask about Bishop, and you're gonna fucking lie to me again, aren't you?
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Did the mother leave already? It's true, but I don't believe it enough.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
Let's speak to her.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
I know.
Jessica, I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Shooting.
There she goes. Come on.
Taylor now? Yes, we do.
Ballard is definitely up to something. She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Root beers all around.
It's all part of a $40,000 jackpot hit by the state's attorney caused the indictment of 6 local officials.
Baby? No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want.
You're plotting his murder.
Well, then make someone else do it! You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls! I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
He's gonna get fucking murdered. I need to, like, zoom over to Bishop's apartment.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for... Now look what you've done!
Stay off the moonshine, cunt!
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out. So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Done it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
Over here. Trying to keep drinking my,
You the cops? I tried to stop them. It's room 803, left out of the elevator.
Thank you.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Look, lady, I can pound you, or I can pound your husband. Which one is it gonna be?
Give it up! LAPD!
I'm about...
I curse
Fuck.
you and your children.
Alright, if you really want to dance.
How do you fucking brawl? I haven't done it in a while. Controls. Keyboard and mouse. Keyboard and mouse. Grapple. Interact attack is left click. Yeah. So
pound you, or I can pound your husband. Which one is it gonna be?
Give it up, LAPD!
I curse you and your children.
I'm about to break the goddamn...
I can't do anything. I'm kind of fucking stuck here. How do I pick a target?
You shouldn't have tangled with me, friend.
Yeah,
Look, lady, I can pound you, or I can pound your husband. Which one is it gonna be?
Please, I don't know where he is.
Give it up, LAPD! I'm about to break the goddamn...
There you go.
You shouldn't have tangled with me, friend.
I curse you and your...
Right click?
You must be out of your tiny mind.
Oh, it's total right click.
Oh, keep swinging. I like a nice breeze. I love it when they don't cut music.
We're going to arrest the victim for retaliation or whatever, please.
Are you injured, Mrs. Bishop?
I'm all right now. Those horrible, awful men.
Perhaps you should sit down, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Forgive me, officers. I'm very flushed. I'll just sit down for a moment.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am. Take a moment while we look around.
Yes, thank you. Just look at this mess.
Note on the ground? I just want to look at the fucking note. I don't want to look at the Holy Bible. Oh, these notes on the ground aren't real notes. That's a nice statue.
Incidental.
Presented to Mark.
Gay cowboys. Damn, I can't remember. I can't believe it. He's in the porno industry.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Huh.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Los Diablos.
Don't think this is any use to us.
I don't want to look at the New Testament. Please let me out of here. Anything in here? No, I'm not looking at the fucking cooking utensils.
Looks like we found our mermaid. Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Maybe if... No. I doubt it.
Nice hairbrush, though. Broken mirror. Please let me put it down, Your Honor. Please? Am I soft locked? Let's make sure that my head... Unplug that. Plug it back in. There we go, we're good. We're good. What the hell is this? Banknote?
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
That's not what I want to look at. I want to see if there's anything else. There we go. I think I'm ready. Is there anything over here? Ah!
There's the set. Hollywood's own little piece of Babylon.
Let's ask her about the domestic
Those men,
violence.
I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
I think he would definitely tell you about the murder attempt.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Just watch her face. Well, I believe her, I think. I don't like how much she's blinking.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
But what about this check for $20,000?
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Yeah, I have the evidence to support it.
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, detective?
The fucking 20,000 check.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him.
I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Use your telephone.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thank you.
Is there ever going to be a time where we don't have the immediate location thanks to, yes, these people? Going to take a look here. We've been recording for about 50 minutes. I'm going to record about 10 more minutes or so. When it's 7 p.m., I'll stop and then continue on.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and a movie producer's wife. They're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. I apologize. Thank you for watching so far. I'll be right back in a second. Alright, there we go. Okay, my microphone was not recording when I got back, and now it is. Ugh. So this might go a little bit long, because I was in the bathroom there for a little bit. Let's walk over here, get in the car, see what we have to do next. You literally rammed into my car.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
You know what? You drive.
He's only a rider. He can't really help it.
You can drive.
Well, if I never see your face again, it will be all right with me. Goodbye.
No commercial. What do you want, Rochester? Quiet, Holly. What is it, Rochester? Oh, I found this letter from the doctor. Results of your examination show the following.
Alright, let's walk in here. Piss off.
What? Rochester, let me see that report. You see? There, it was sent to the wrong address.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
Poor Polly, she doesn't know she's a girl. How was the,
So, you coming?
Yes, I'm coming. I'm not happy to be.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Pills.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Am I allowed to leave? What's over here? Nothing. Over on the right. What's over here?
This doesn't pertain to the case.
There's something over here.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
More shrunken heads.
Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
You have to go outside.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr.
So
Cohen.
you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have. Yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. And how can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh? Yeesh.
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Right. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey, hey! You don't like my offer? The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
No, Sheldon. Young Sheldon. And with that reveal, I think I'm going to stop the recording here for right now, and I'm going to start another one.